Let me call WACK100 real quick. We got 7 minutes with him. We gotta get to it quickly. Wack!
Yo.
Wack, I got limited time with you, but I had to call you. I know you wanted me to call you on stream. We're on stream. We should talk about, some of what people are saying in terms of the contract stuff. I know you wanted to have your moment to discuss this with me publicly.
Man, you killed the moment on purpose. That's fucking
what?
2 weeks old.
Oh,
2 weeks old.
Oh, so you don't care no more? Okay, all right. No.
I mean, listen. You made it content, so I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to drive the content, right?
Okay. No. All right. So Wack. So
now I did hear you the other day.
Okay.
And you got to understand one thing, right? In this indie world, a lot of things you were saying was correct, but it's kind of like dinosaurs, right? Now watch this. You tier artists, right?
Yeah.
And you know your capabilities, your plugs, your resources, and you know what it take him 3 years to do, you could do in the next 6 months, right? So yes. You take this dude and you sign this dude, right? So you sign and you give him a bag, right?
Okay.
And then you get on the phone and you call this producer, you call this dude to get him this feature, you call this tour guy to get him a bunch of dates and shit, and they doing it not because of him, but because they got a relationship with you. Not to say he ain't hot, but maybe it's a little premature, right?
Okay.
Are you saying that you're supposed to do all of that and let a motherfucker that's playing homeboy management reap the benefits who don't know how to do nothing but stand around? You're supposed to get out the way and allow all that ain't how that work these days, eh?
Well, Wack, put it like this. I agree with everything you're saying. I think you're more valuable than even a manager, right? That wasn't my point. My point was this. In any particular situation, because what I realized is that you and Blueface situation is a little bit different. Like
totally different.
You might operate as a manager on certain business situations, and then on certain situations, you're the label in terms of you went and got the deal for the single, or you went and got the deal for the.
And guess why?
Yeah.
You notice my artist, my client, is never in one of them situations where they're stuck for 5 albums, stranded, crying, wanting to get out. You know why? Because I'm going to step in front of it and I'm going to treat it as if it's mine. So I'm going to take control of it and put them in a situation that their manager would want them in. See, it's a different thing. Think about it. Blueface was a new artist. You never seen Blueface stuck for 4, 5 albums, not even 3 albums.
No, absolutely. So here's the. I think why I use that as an example. I was like,
as a brother, I'm gonna be real. As a brother, I think you're an asshole.
No. No, I do think Blueface is. I think Blueface is stupid. But here's the thing. I think the internet is confused whether they would want to consider you the manager of Blueface or the label of Blueface. I think the real answer I've kind of got to is that you're both at different times.
At different times, depending on what's going on.
Okay.
Exactly.
And listen, hold on. Wack, my whole point is this. As long as you're not doing both at the same time, you're good. Well,
here goes the thing. Listen, his reality show, right?
Okay.
Not only did he get paid as talent, but I made him a partner in the overall platform.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Now, when it comes down, I didn't book tours, flights, merch deals, and all that shit. That's simple management shit. Now, when I go do a label deal or something,
you got him that deal with E1. I seen E1 on a couple of his projects. You got that because I know I've heard you speak about your relationship with him. So in that situation, when you get him a single deal or maybe it's like an EP deal,
so if he got a single deal for $500,000,
yeah,
and that went to Blueface.
Okay,
that's his money.
However, when it says it's released through 100 ENT and E1 or whatever the case is, at that when you get the deal in that situation, you're the label and the money is different, but you're moving as a label, not a manager.
Yeah, but what happens in that situation, whatever goes to him goes to him. What I have to do is I have to wait for the performance of the album because guess what? They want somebody to take the risk. Although Blueface got $500,000, that's not free money. I'm responsible for it. I got to step in there and say, I'm willing to put, this is a piece you forgot about, I'm willing to put my catalog up to assure that even if Blueface doesn't make this money back, you can still collect it. So I'm kind of like that cosign that makes it happen even when it's not supposed to happen. I do shit totally different to open doors up. So when they looking at my catalog overall and they're saying, well, he has a catalog over here that's doing X amount a year, Wack saying, do this deal at this amount, give him that money, and he's willing to put his catalog up to assure our recoup, what do you think they do? They do the deal.
Yeah. And you know, again, when I explained it, I wanted people to, you know, understand that I don't know, and you're right on that, I don't know the intricacies of your deal with these artists. I don't know if you have them in a 5-album deal. I don't know if it's like you just do single deals with them. I wouldn't know. Like for example, like I remember when
my deal, here's my deal, Act.
Okay.
And me and you, we got a few things lined up. As long as I'm bringing in the money, as long as I'm protecting your best interest, and you got to remember, Act, let me ask you something. You know this.
Okay.
How many motherfucking managers you know are big manager firms? I get a call at 9:30 that their client is in jail in another state, and he's on the freeway at about 6 a.m. He's in that courtroom with a bondsman. So a whole lot come with me, Act.
No, absolutely.
And you didn't watch me. You didn't watch me do it on all my fucking artists.
No, absolutely.
So it's like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I mean, listen, I made Blueface a millionaire in 93 days. He was a man with no credit score when I got him, and within the first 90 days, he was in a multi-million-dollar home that was in his name. That all come with, you know, other structures and things. So it's a lot that come with me. I know a lot of people know WACK100. That's a character. Cass Jones, that's the businessman.
Hey, let me ask you this question because I think that's where like maybe some people are confused. So like for example, The Game and Kanye West, they do a song, it's called Easy in 2022. It says it's released under 100 E&T Entertainment or incorporated. Are you in that business deal? I mean, you don't have to tell us everything because I know it's still your business.
That business deal, I was definitely labeled. But guess
so you're the label in that? Okay.
I did that through Virgin, I believe, right? And guess what? Virgin wasn't going to get that budget up unless Wack had something to guarantee they recoup. And guess what?
Yeah.
My catalog is what gave them back their recoup because they spent a little money. Remember, Game released 30 fucking songs that album. Guess who had to eat it? I spent $400,000 alone on sample clearances. Guess who paid for it? Game will tell you. Whatever Wack wires me, my artists, like some of these niggas, they get a budget, $500,000 to their pocket, $200,000. They got to spend their money making their album. Whatever goes to my artist's pocket, stay in their pocket. I'm responsible for clearances, studio time, features, production, mix, mastering, videos, you name it.
Hey. And by the way, because we're about to get to J. Cole's album, so I really wanted to give you this chance. And I'm gonna call you afterwards though, but because we got mad other shit to talk about. But let me ask you a question. That song in 2022 called Easy with Game and Kanye. Be honest with me. Did you use the leverage of you doing Ye a favor? Because we all remember, like, you know, you did a favor for Ye. You gave him a laptop with.
I did a.
Yeah.
No, I definitely did a favor for Ye, but let's put things in order. The favor I did for Ye, right, kind of came after that. Remember, that's the time me and Ye was flying around doing business. That's when me and Ye went to see, I just went, my mind went blank. That's the time me and Ye went down to the Brownsville to visit Elon Musk for damn near half a day.
Okay.
Remember, that's when I was working on getting 6ix9ine's feature, brother. Think about it.
Yeah.
Remember, I went to Austin to try to get 6ix9ine's feature done with Ye? That was that time.
I remember.
That was that time. What I did for him with the Ray J shit came after the fact. So me and Ye was already doing things, as you know, because I was working on the feature for 6ix9ine. So when we got back to Cali, he like, Wack, y'all in the studio? I'm like, yeah, we vibing like a motherfucker. We traveling around, doing shit. We went to see Elon, Alicia Keys. We on jets together. I'm working 6ix9ine shit. So that's when that happened. And remember, Game has his own relationship with it. You know, he moving with Wack. Him and Game is good.
100%. He didn't want to get far. Hold on, just because we got to wrap. So I just want to put a bow on this. So in reality, and I want to clarify here. So like again, the point stands. Just overall, it just doesn't apply. It seems to Wack and Blueface or Wack and Game. Wack is one of the people where, hey, he's like a fluid type of person where, hey, Wack's a hustler. If he go get a deal for an artist, he might be operating in a label sense for that particular deal, that album, that single, whatever. But also, if he go get, I don't know, maybe go get a merch deal, or he might go get like a headphone deal, that's where he's being a manager. He's not doing it where he's both in every single situation. And that's what I was talking about, because what I was talking about was, what's his name? Finesse 2Times. Finesse 2Times clearly is getting pimped by, you know, the people who he's doing business with. They want their hand in everything. So for every time he collects a dollar, they want to collect 10.
They ain't doing nothing for him.
Hey, yo, you're locked in with Waking Up TV.
And I told Finesse when I saw him at Aiden's compound at the fight when we were all down there, send me your contract, and I bet you I have my legal get you out of there, and I'll go get you a situation. He said he was going to send it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'll get on him about that. Yeah.
By the way, March 15th, good chance you're going to have to be in Miami. I think I got Aiden booked that lived on Sunday. He's able to live stream first artist.
Oh, I'm in there.
First streamer to do it. So yeah, he told me today to tell you we got to be there.
Yeah, so I had talked to Headliner, and Headliner said he wanted me to be there. So we'll do that, all right? Wack, thank you. I'm going to call you after this J. Cole album.
Hit me up.
All right, bet. Appreciate you.